Hello, my name is Wheels and welcome back to another video. Subscribe, like, and turn on noties. Make sure to follow all my socials linked in the description. If you want to get to know me a little more, go check out my website. It shows everything I've done with technology and the things I have created. Anyways, back to the video. Okay, so, to start off, this is my product management. Now, I'm going to go back in the past where you check out module 1. My bad, I double clicked. Alright, I want you to look at this and tell me what's wrong. Tell me, do you see anything wrong? No, you don't. You see it's pretty normal. But it's these. Well, what are you meaning, Aiden? Well, what I mean is, these are things I have to complete, called sprint tasks. Lists. Now, you would think I would have more since I'm doing Python coding and it's a lesson by lesson by lesson. Well, you're right. I do have more. But I didn't realize until we go to module 2. Sorry. I don't know why it's double clicking. So, these right here, these right here are the 3 things I needed to do. And I have done them. But these are the things I really need to be on my sprint taskbar, not these. Because these don't give more description. Like, for example, 2.112, your first program. That gives more example because it tells you what the lesson's about. So if I scroll down, we go to Python literature, the data in the cell, and then a section summary. Integers, floats, integers, and integers versus floats. Now, this is what I'm currently going to be working on next. Coding floats, and then after that, it'll be strings. And then eventually, when I get done, I'll be at section summary. Now, me and my teacher figured this out. Thank you, Mr. Lane, for helping me realize this. So now, for the future, I know what to do for Module 3 and Module 4. Now, moving on from that, we are going to go to my Python, which is PyCharm. So, as you can see, I have labeled it print Aiden Walker 9/1825, which is pretty cool. Well, not really, but anyways, print for spacing. Now, now, as I begin coding, my first lesson is to create an arrow. So, I started doing this thing where I started typing problem, and this would be the problem. And then right after, I would print solutions, and that's what I did. So this is solution 1, and then I decided to put the the title of it, minimize the number of print calls. So each lesson had a specific thing to do. So in this one, it wanted me to use less quote, less print quotation calls, and wanted me to use /n, which worked perfectly. Next was sold 2. Make the arrows twice as large. I tried my best, but it didn't go well. But I think it looks pretty alright. And then solution 3 was duplicate the arrows side by side. So that's exactly what I did. And then solution 4, this is my version. This one I actually tried on, and this was the end result. I think that's pretty good for a level 1 Python coder. Now, yeah, you could say it's pretty easy, but for me it was a bit hard. And then I added print, and then integer. Then I was getting into integer, and then 2, 2, and then this was interesting to me because these random numbers actually have a value, and when I click over here and click run module 2, it'll give me 2, 2. It would give me 2, 2, 8, 3, 2, 9, 1. Now, apparently, this gives me those numbers. I don't know how yet. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know how because it's not clicking in my brain. But once I find out how these are these, I will explain further into depth. Anyways, here's the arrow. I'll make this bigger. So this is what the arrow looks like. This is what the duplicate arrows look like. This arrow looks like, and then the regular arrow, and then the problem arrow. Now that you have that, now it's time to move on to GitHub. Now, this was 10 days ago, but I'm going to start off by 2 days ago. So, making it look cleaner, I made 2 commits. Don't worry about this commit, it's not really important. This is the commit you want. So, I made it a little neater by adding spaces between everything. So, like print, parentheses, and stuff like that. And then I deleted all this dead space because it was kind of annoying. And now, moving on to this commit. Now, as you can see, it's labeled way better than these previous commits. I tried my best to keep what I learned, but as you can see, more simple to read, and it is properly titled. So, during this lesson, this is what happened. So, first off, I started with my name, and then the print space, and then same thing. I went problem, and then, so the problem, and this is the problem, the solution, this was the solution, and the end result was this. Anyways, I make random commits, not like random, like I'm wanting to make random, but for example, this is random because it's not important. Now, in real problem, it is important. This is very important, but to me, it's not important right now. So that's why I say not important. I've been saying that for like few things now. Where are some? If you look, see random stuff, not important, random stuff. That's what I was naming it because it's not important to me and it's not important to you guys. Now, this is 2.1.1.19 lab, and then formatting the output. So ignore this stuff at the top. Just look at the green. So as you can see, space, and then print the date, my name, and then the date. Hitting space. Basically, this is what I just showed you, but in GitHub, this is the arrows again, but the different side of what you guys would see. Well, you wouldn't be seeing this, you would see it on the web version, github.com. So, yeah. And then I added more spacing to basically give me more room. Every time I would code, hit enter, I would get closer and closer. Now, when you hit enter, it adds a new line. But I just wanted to add more so I didn't run out. Just in case if I had to copy something over or something like that. Anyways, again, This is not important. This version, this is the next lesson I learned. Again, ignore the top. So spacing, this is me learning a new thing called integers. Now I know what integers are. I've done this before. If you go check out uh this video, I have basic knowledge of what Python is. Anyway, so I'm learning integer. I didn't get much far into it because I had to go. And then again, this is nothing important. But right now, I am learning about integers, basically numbers and stuff like that. Moving forward toward this. Again, this is what you guys could see. Well, not right now because it's private, but I will make it public eventually. So, basically, you can scroll down, go through it. This is what everything's look like and whatnot. Same version, same everything. And then I haven't updated. There are no new photos yet because I didn't need to take any. And yeah. But the last thing is what I will be doing next. So, the next thing I will be doing is coding floats, strings, and coding strings. Don't forget to check out my website where you can see all the things I've done that are very important to me. And make sure to check out each page individually. I update it every month. Make sure to follow all my socials linked in the description and watch the previous video and then watch Wheels' trailer and then watch his Wheels documentary.